We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it comes your way next. Aaron Sanchez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. He will lead this one off today.
Alan Trammell.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
1-1 the count. The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a fly ball. Green in pursuit, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Pilar is there, and he has it for the first out. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat, but one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases, just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base, maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
First offering on its way. And that misses ball 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 6.
And this is the kind of play that makes a manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
Here's a look over to first. In now, Al Kaline. as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Jackson, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a liner, but foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. This is popped up, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Into the box now, Ty Cobb, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Runners are at first and third, one away. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Cabrera, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Cabrera is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Inside and low, 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Fouled away. Here's the 2-2. Grounded to first. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. One hit, one error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. It's the Tigers nothing. Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, man. On the bump, Michael Fulmer. Boy, what really turned his career around, learning the straight changeup. Always had a big arm when he came up in the Mets farm system, but since he arrived in the big leagues, more than that big arm, the fastball 95 to 97 miles an hour. Straight changeup, one of the best in baseball. Also has a curveball to go along with it. If he brings the changeup and the good one with him, he will be really tough to hit.
And he misses inside with that one, ball one. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today. Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Now that's popped up. Hicks moving to his left. He's got it one away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Devin Travis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Travis is retired. 2 down now. Next to bat for Toronto, Sean Green. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First offering on its way. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Still no score. Nick Castellanos now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Hitter, Nick Castellanos.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Line towards center field. Pilar patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
Next for the Tigers, John Hicks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. No score here as we play inning number 2. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Josh Harrison stands in as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2. Hicks leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Green waits on it. 2 down.
Batting 9. The catcher.
Next up for Detroit, Grayson Greenier. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. He's set. The 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in for the Jays, Joe Carter. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning. And now pitch on the way. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
All right, guys. Here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And, guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's Justin Smoak now coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. Not great. He's 1 for 8. First delivery to him on the way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Bounce it to the left side, and a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Into the box now, Alan Trammell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And it's 3 balls and a strike to Hall of Famer Alan Trammell.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Up next for the Tigers, the left fielder.
Digging in now, Austin Jackson. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Ball 1.
2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
3-0 now. Al Kaline will be next. Swing, and he pops him up. Travis onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Al Kaline.
Ready for another chance? Al Kaline. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Trammell stands at first with 1 out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. The 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Ty Cobb waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in now, Ty Cobb. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Standing in now, Miguel Cabrera, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Ready with the 2-0. Line hard toward right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Hicks, originally from the state of Virginia, he was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. popped him up. McGuire has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 2, the Jays nothing. Striding in, Freddie Galvis. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Liner toward right center. Cobb is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Reese McGuire. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. And this pitch hits him, but it does so after he swings through it. A bizarre sequence there. It's 0-2. Popped up. Fulmer with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Kevin.
Now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
In there, 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Harrison's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Tigers.
So digging in now, Josh Harrison. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Harrison, often known as J-Hay around the game. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here now the 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 17, Grayson.
At the plate, Grayson Greenier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Hard hit ball to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate,
now
and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Stepping in now, Alan Trammell, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
So 1-1. 1-2 now. Struck him out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Austin Jackson, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Standing in now, Al Kaline, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Heading out toward shallow right. Green waits on it, and that retires the side. Tigers strand a pair, but they're on top 2-0. Now at the plate, Devin Travis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Sean Green. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The left fielder,
So after the
29.
line out on the fastball, might be a pretty good time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Joe Carter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
This is only their second base runner of the game after
Now
that
batter,
earlier hit.
the
Tough
first
to
baseman,
score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Smoke, a 6'4" switch hitter. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Tigers 2, the Jays nothing. Thomas Pannone is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
45.
Stepping into the box, Ty Cobb. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
No balls and a strike to count. And it's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Carter moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Still even at 2-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Count remains 2-2. One out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Line to the right side. On comes Green, but this is down for a base hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Comes set and the 0-1. Luke over toward first. Galvis on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman. You have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Stepping in now, John Hicks, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 on its way. Nope. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Fouled off. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Detroit. They're up 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Randall Grichuk. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this
batter.
point. You see he's
The
only
third
given up
baseman.
2 hits so far today, so
Brandon.
he's been hitting his spots
Rory.
all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Grichuk gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fouled away. The 0-2 delivery.
1 ball.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1 and 2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 just hung in there on that one. A runner at first with no outs here. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3 and 2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
He's set. Here's the 3 and 2. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So striding in, Freddie Galvis, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2 and 1. Grounded to third.
this
batting,
manager must be pulling his
number
hair
10.
out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
So stepping in, Reese McGuire, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Cobb racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. One run scores. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Center fielder, Kevin.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 1-0. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Now the 3-0 offering finds the zone, strike one.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1. 3-2, full count. Three-two with the bases loaded. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. On to first, a double play, but meanwhile the run is in that'll tie the ball game.
A base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Into the box now, Devin Travis, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Here's the 1-0. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Counts even at 2. The pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Stepping in, Josh Harrison. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point.
Josh Harrison.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Ready with another 2-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Here's another 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
On the ground to the right side. Travis fields it from deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first down.
Number 17, Grayson Griner.
Digging in once again, Grayson Grenier. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses 2-1. And it misses 3-1 now.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the shortstop, Alan Trammell.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. Has a look, now the pitch. In the air out toward right field.
Green waits on it.
And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Tigers, the left fielder, Austin Jackson.
Now at the plate, Austin Jackson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Tigers leave one. Home half of the sixth inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. At the plate, Sean Green. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the sixth.
The right fielder, Sean Green.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. One and 2 to Sean Green. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
3-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Count still full. 3-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Another full count pitch on its way. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Joe Carter.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off here, but it's a called strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. A high fastball is in there. And a waste pitch there. 1-2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning. Here
now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. The payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard but foul. Another full count pitch home. Fly ball out to right field. Kaline is in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Into the box now, Justin Smoke. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Blue Jays go down in order. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Now in the box, Al Kaline. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Al Kaline.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here comes the Georgia Peach, Ty Cobb. From the stretch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. A step on the bag for 1. A tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go as the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There is Travis on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Tigers failed to make any noise. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Jordan Zimmerman is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 27, Jordan Zimmerman.
Stepping up to the plate, Randall Grichuk. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
The designated hitter, Randall.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind it early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
In now, Brandon Drury, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
The shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Digging in, Freddie Galvis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Galvis behind 0-2.
I got the count 0-2.
Grichuk over at second. Drury at first with no outs. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ready now, Reese McGuire. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Strike taken up in the zone. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Tremmel into shallow center, but he won't get there. It falls in, and the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Daniel Stump takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Into the box, Devin Travis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A bare hand for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. The Jays are out in front, 4-2. Ryan Tepera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Nicholas Castellanos. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 2.
Castellanos.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. On the move is Pillar. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these 2 performances stack up against one another. So coming to the plate, John Hicks. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Green calls for it. 2 down.
The batter, number 1.
Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Now at the plate, Josh Harrison. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Grayson Greenier would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Sharp ground ball to third. Drury fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Blue Jays on top, 4-2. Now batting, Sean Green. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Sean Green.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Joe Carter. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Justin Smoke. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Two out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Randall Grichuk would be next. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This is line to left, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. 2-out success means Randall Grichuk will bat this inning.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside. Damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1. Now the 1-0 is high and outside for a ball. Now the 2 for the first strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And, oh, he's really giving some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is in there. A called strike 3. 1 left for Toronto. Says they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Ken Giles comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 51, Ken.
Stepping in, Grayson Greenier. It was a walk in his last trip.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the run is Green, and no one will track it down. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Alan Trammell, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The 0-2 home. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping in now, Austin Jackson, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Into the box now, Al Kaline, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Last breath for the Tigers. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jackson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Weak grounder down the line at third. but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
4-2 the final score today. Toronto jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Thomas Pannone claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ken Giles records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Paid attendance at Rogers Center this afternoon, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.